I'm on a mission. What's up guys, Joakim here once again for you, and I'm on a little personal quest today. You see, I'm a Swede and I was born in Sweden, and Sweden belongs to the Nordic countries, and the Nordic countries, they kinda consider themselves somewhat like siblings or cousins, because we share a lot of culture, we are unique in our own way, but we kinda belong together, and I kinda... lately I realized that we know very little about each other, and it's weird. I think that's very odd that we don't learn more about each other because we have so many things in common. So my quest is now to learn more about my fellow Nordic people. Some of you might have noticed that there are a few videos about Finnish and Finland already on this channel, because I started to learn Finnish in April, I think, and I started to learn more about Finland, and that was a lot of fun. But today we are gonna learn more about Iceland, or rather, we are gonna check how much I know about Iceland, because yeah, it's gonna be interesting, because I don't think I know very much. We cannot go there very easily, and we cannot understand their language, and there aren't many of them, so you don't really meet many Icelanders at all. So Iceland, it's kinda exotic. It's like Swedish, but not. You know what I mean. It's like you feel like you're connected to Iceland in some way, but you have no idea what it is. They have volcanoes. It's very rocky there, and the capital is Reykjavik. That's it. That's what we know. So let's see what I know about Iceland. Here we go. Yeah, come on. All right, let's do this. Let's type in how it ends. How to train your dragon. No, not... Maybe they have dragons there, but we are gonna see how Icelandic are you and quiz. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, take the test and see if there beats an Icelandic heart in your chest. Who? All right. Very Vikingish. Jag är för dålig. Det här går inte. All right, how many people live in Iceland? Actually, I think I know this. Approximately 300,000, as many as in my city. That's so weird to think about. But hey, the people in Liechtenstein, they are only, I think, 10% of that, so. What is the national sport in Iceland? Handball, sheep tossing, football, or strongman contests? I would like to think strongman contests. Sheep tossing sounds Irish to me. Let's go with strongman contests. All right, no. Okay. Handball. Interesting. I have not heard such a thing. How many professional football clubs are in Iceland? I know for a fact that the people or the players in the national team, they have another profession on the side. So the question here is if they mean professional as in, well, they play professionally, but they can have a second job. Do you have to have football as your major or like your main profession? That's the question, because you can have two jobs. So you have two professions, and you would be professional football player, even though well, this is shouldn't be a rant about what professional means. Let's go with 4. Yeah, I almost expected none, but hey, I cannot be right all the time. Or can I? Let's do it like this. I think there are no professional football clubs in Iceland. There you go. No football clubs. Which of these is a traditional dish in Iceland? Fermented shark, could be sheep's head, ram's testicles, or all of the above. And I think it's all. And I was right. Why do the Icelandic football players have son at the end of their names? Well, That's the same in Sweden. We also have these types of names also, the Norwegians and the Danes do. Basically, this is just how the Norse family name or surname system works. You take the name of your father, and depending on if you're male or female, you get son or daughter at the end. And in Sweden, they forbade it in like the 19th century. I don't know why. They changed the law for names, but we still... many people are still called something with son. The most common surnames are Andersson and Johansson in Sweden, because you inherit the name. And today you get like, I think you just get the name of your mother, and then the parents can change it if they want. But yeah, that's how the law in Sweden is right now. And in Norway and Denmark, they also have these type of names. They have sen instead of son, but it's the same thing. Also, females can be called son today. But in Iceland, they still have this law, I guess. So everyone gets the name of their father, and they put son or dottir at the end. Yeah, that's basically it. So the last name is their father's name. So Björnsson is the son of Björn. There we go. How many volcanoes are there in Iceland? Good question. I have a feeling that they pop up from the sea now and then, so I have no idea. Maybe they've gotten a few more new ones. I don't know about how small or big they are. Maybe there are just a few very big ones. Let's go with 14. Oh, 130 volcanoes. I did not expect that. I'm flabbergasted. How many sheep are in Iceland? Well, I guess like Ireland, there are a lot of sheep on Iceland. I mean, what are they gonna do? It's very stony there, and yeah, I have one for each Icelander. An Icelander takes his sheep with him when he travels. No, I've met one Icelander in my life, and he had no sheep with him. Around 400,000 and around 800,000. I don't blah, blah, blah. About double the Icelanders. That's what I thought. And then we have what land mammal is native to Iceland? The Icelandic horse, of course. Okay, the Arctic fox. Well, we have the Arctic fox in Sweden too, so that's what's weird. So the Icelandic horse is not native to Iceland. That's very interesting to know. Which popular TV show was filmed in Iceland? I would go with Game of Thrones and Vikings. That's a tough one. I think Game of Thrones. Yeah, okay. So not Vikings at all. Interesting. What's the unofficial saying of Icelanders? Þetta reddast, gefumst aldrei upp. Björk geimi þig í nafni Odins. So it will work itself out, we'll never give up. May Björk keep you safe in the name of Odin. I don't think they would talk about the old Norse gods, so not Odin and not Björk.
It's about time.
So, Þetta reddast or Gefums aldrei upp. I guess, let's just take the first one. Alright, Þetta reddast. Så det reder sig, as we would say in Swedish. How many full-time professional male football players are there in Iceland? So there are no clubs, professional football clubs, so I guess they are not technically in Iceland, but they are outside Iceland. I have no idea. 100? I don't think there would be more. So yeah. So there you have it. I guess I do know a bit about Iceland, more than I thought, but most of these questions, I guess, they boil down to common sense. So I do know a bit, but I also know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
I'm definitely going to check out more about Iceland now, and maybe even learn some Icelandic. That would be pretty awesome. It's been on my to learn list for so long, and obviously I don't have much use for it, but it would be very interesting in terms of, you know, also in terms of the history of my own language, to learn more about a language that is pretty archaic. So that's gonna be very interesting. If you like videos like this, give this video a thumbs up and a comment, especially if you're from Iceland and you watch this. I would like to know that you were here. I would love to meet another Icelandic person, and if you want to, you know, just hang out with me and talk to me, you can do that on Discord and on social media. All the links are down below for that, and we will see each other in another video. Take care, bye!